4 j cap plus 5 k cap. Okay, and we have another vector, vector b, and vector b is equal to 2 I cap plus 3 j cap minus 4 k cap. So we have a question here. A vector c, when added to the resultant of vector A and vector B, gives a unit vector along y-axis. Find the magnitude of vector C. Vector C when added to the resultant of vector A and vector B. How do we find resultant of a vector, of two vectors? Formula. No, in vector form. We simply add the vectors to get the resultant vector, right? So the resultant vector would be vector A plus vector B. It will be vector A plus vector B. Now write vector A first. It's 3 I cap minus 4 j cap plus 5 k cap. Vector B is 2 I cap plus 3 j cap minus 4 k cap. है ना? As discussed, I cap को I cap में add करोगे, j cap को j cap में add करोगे, k cap को k cap में. So we have 3 here. Here we have 2. 3 plus 2. So write them together. I cap minus 4 plus 3. Write them together. J cap. Again, we have 5 and minus 4. K cap. Okay. So we'll get 5 I cap minus j cap plus k cap. This is the resultant vector. Now vector C when added to the resultant of A and B. So this is the resultant of A and B. Now we have to add vector C to it. Okay. So vector C when added to resultant of vector A and B gives a unit vector along y-axis. How do we represent? Unit vector along y-axis is represented by j cap. This is equal to j cap. है ना? Unit vector along y-axis is nothing but j cap. Okay. Now we have to find this vector C first. This implies vector C is equal to j cap minus vector R. For R, we can write the same vector that we have got, minus 5 I cap minus j cap plus k cap. What will you get? Minus 5 I cap minus minus plus j plus j, 2 j cap minus plus minus k cap. Okay. This is vector C. This is our vector C. Find the magnitude of vector C. This question, what we have to find is, we have to find the magnitude of vector C. And how do we find magnitude of a vector? किसी भी वेक्टर का मैग्नीट्यूड कैसे फाइंड करते हैं हम? स्क्वायर रूट लेते हैं ऐसे, और उसके जो कंपोनेंट्स है -5, 2 और 1 का स्क्वायर लेके ऐड करते हैं, और फिर एंड देन वी टेक द स्क्वायर रूट. यस. सो -5 स्क्वायर plus 2 square plus -1 square. Have you got the answer? It's 25 plus 4 plus 1, 29. No. Sorry, my. It's root 30. Okay, now we have another question. Vector A is equal to 3 I cap plus 4 j cap, and vector B is equal to 7 I cap plus 24 j cap. Find a vector having the same magnitude as A and parallel to B. Hanji. We have to find a vector which has the same magnitude as A. So for this, we need to find magnitude of A. Yes. And parallel to B means direction is same as that of B. अगर B के पैरेलल है, इसका क्या मतलब है कि B की डायरेक्शन और इस वेक्टर की डायरेक्शन सेम है ना? पैरेलल टू B का क्या मतलब होता है? डायरेक्शन सेम है, ठीक है? पैरेलल टू B मींस डायरेक्शन ऑफ B, ये फाइंड करना है हमने। तो आपका जो गिवन वेक्टर है उसका मैग्नीट्यूड A के इक्वल है और उसकी डायरेक्शन B के, B जैसे। Yes, this is what we have in this question. Yes. Now, for this, we need to find magnitude of vector A first. Vector A is given, we can easily find the magnitude. It's square root of 3 square plus 4 square, 9 plus 16, 25. Answer is 5. Okay. And direction is defined by the unit vector. So we need to find unit vector for this. Find unit vector of B. So unit vector of B is vector B divided by magnitude of vector B. Okay, vector B is 7 I cap plus 24 j cap divided by square root of 7 square plus 24 square. 25 square होता है ना? 49 होगा ये, ठीक है? This is 7 upon 25 I cap plus 24 upon 25 j cap. Now, because so the given vector has the same magnitude as A and direction same as that of B. So we'll write the vector as this. Okay. Now, because magnitude of A is 5 and B cap is 7 upon 25 I cap plus 24 upon 25 j cap. So we can write this as 7 upon 5 I cap plus 24 upon the bracket you will get, you can write 7 I cap plus 24 j cap. So this is the vector. So given that vector A plus vector B is equal to vector R, and A square plus B square is equal to R square. Find the angle between vector A and vector B. So, yes. So, you can see that this vector is the sum of these two vectors. So we can consider this as the resultant vector of the given vectors. So vector R can be considered as the resultant vector of vector A and vector B. So how do we write magnitude of resultant vector? We write magnitude of resultant vector as r square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. This a square plus b square is r square. It is given to us. Yes. So in place of this, we can write r square plus 2ab cos theta. This implies 2ab cos theta is equal to r square minus r square. R square minus r square is 0. This implies cos theta is 0. And when is cos theta 0? At 90 degrees. Therefore, theta is equal to 90 degrees. So angle between the vectors is 90 degrees. Vector A is equal to I cap plus root 3 j cap. What are the angles made by this vector with x-axis and y-axis? How do we write a vector? Ax I cap plus ay j cap. This is how we write. What is the value of ax? If we compare this general form with the given vector, then what is the value of ax? It is 1. And value of ay, बताओ, 3. ठीक है? Ax is 1 and ay is root 3. And we have to find angles made by this vector with x-axis and y-axis. So alpha is the angle made with x-axis and let beta be the angle made with y-axis. Yes. How do we write cos alpha? It's ax by a, and cos beta is ay by a. And what is a? Magnitude of the given vector a. Yes. So for this we need to find a first. A is square root of ax square plus ay square. Now put the values here. It's 1 square plus root 3 square. Square root आ गया. 1 plus 3 is 4. It's 2. Ax is 1 and a is 2. When is cos theta? Half. Cos theta is half at 60 degree. So we can write this as cos 60 degree. This implies alpha is equal to 60 degree. And from here we get root 3 by 2. Cos theta root 3 by 2 कब होता है? At 30 degree. So write cos 30 degree. Okay. So from here we get beta as 30 degree. These are the angles. We have to find a vector. We have to find a vector A and its magnitude as well as direction with x-axis. Okay. So for this vector, initial and final points, terminal points are given. Initial point is P. Initial point is given. Initial point is P and its coordinates given. It's 1, 2, minus 1. And terminal point is also given. we can write terminal point as Q, and coordinates of this terminal point is 3, 2, 2. So find the vector A and its magnitude as well as direction with x-axis. Okay, because initial and final points are given, so we can find the vector. कैसे find करोगे vector? किसको आता है ये? आता है? Yes, girls. नहीं आता? आपको आइडिया? कुछ बताओ. ओके. वेक्टर का आपको इनिशियल और टर्मिनल पॉइंट पता है ना? सो यू कैन फाइंड द वेक्टर. हाउ विल यू फाइंड द वेक्टर? तो वेक्टर ए, वी कैन राइट वेक्टर ए एस सी. ये एक्स कोऑर्डिनेट है, ये इनिशियल पॉइंट है, ये टर्मिनल पॉइंट है. तो 3 - 1 आई कैप प्लस 2 - 2 जे कैप प्लस 2 - (-1) के कैप. So vector A, we can write vector A as 2i cap plus 0 j cap plus 3 k cap. No need to write j cap. We can, simply write 2i cap plus 3 k cap. So you can see that here we have no y component. We have only x component and z component. We do not have y component. तो ये प्लेन में ही कंसिडर कर सकते हैं ना, स्पेस नहीं है, प्लेन में कंसिडर कर सकते हैं. So if we consider x-axis here and here we have z-axis, okay. This is z-axis. So if this is a vector, no? Yes, ऐसे करेंगे ना? This is z-axis, this is x-axis. This is a vector. So we have to find magnitude. Magnitude we can find very easily, and direction with x-axis. This is the direction with x-axis of this vector, vector A. So first find magnitude of vector A. It's A square root of ax square. ठीक है? So ax square is 2 square and az square is 3 square. 4 + 9 230. तो ये आपका मैग्नीट्यूड आ गया वेक्टर ए का. tan alpha is equal to az is 3 and ax is 2. So this implies alpha is equal to tan inverse of 3/2.